Section 1. Understanding ICS and SCADA systems. Industrial control systems, or ICS, are the backbone of our modern world. They manage and control physical processes in various industries. Supervisory control and data acquisition, or SCADA systems, are a specific type of ICS. They provide centralized monitoring and control over dispersed infrastructure. Imagine a network of sensors and actuators across a vast oil pipeline. Operators monitor and adjust the pipeline status from a central control room. ICS and SCADA systems rely on hardware and software. They use specialized protocols and technologies differing from traditional IT networks. Section 2. The critical role of ICS and SCADA. The importance of ICS and SCADA systems cannot be overstated. They underpin the critical infrastructure that keeps our society running. Imagine a world without electricity, clean water, or functioning transportation systems. These systems are essential for our daily lives and the economic well-being of nations. The interconnected nature of these systems amplifies their significance. They often rely on each other. For example, power grids depend on water systems for cooling, and manufacturing plants rely on a stable power supply for operation. A disruption in one system can have cascading effects, impacting multiple sectors and causing widespread chaos. Given their criticality, ICS and SCADA systems are attractive targets for malicious actors. A successful cyber attack on these systems can have devastating consequences, ranging from economic damage to loss of life. Section 3. Vulnerabilities, chinks in the armor. ICS and SCADA systems, despite their importance, face an array of security vulnerabilities. These vulnerabilities arise from a combination of factors, including legacy systems, evolving technologies, and human error. Legacy systems, often designed without security as a primary concern, remain prevalent in many industries. These systems utilize outdated operating systems and protocols, making them susceptible to known exploits and attacks. Upgrading these systems can be challenging due to compatibility issues and operational constraints. The convergence of IT and OT, operational technology networks, introduces new vulnerabilities. Connecting ICS networks to the internet or corporate IT networks expands the attack surface. Attackers can exploit these connections to gain unauthorized access to critical systems. Human error is another significant vulnerability factor. Inadequate security practices, such as using default passwords or failing to patch vulnerabilities, can create opportunities for attackers. Section 4. When cyber attacks strike, real-world examples. The threat to ICS and SCADA systems is not theoretical. History is replete with examples of successful cyber attacks. The Stuxnet worm, discovered in 2010, targeted Iranian nuclear facilities. It is believed to have been developed by nation-states. It caused centrifuges to spin out of control, damaging equipment. In 2015, attackers targeted Ukraine's power grid, causing a blackout. The attackers gained access through spear phishing emails. This attack highlighted the potential for cyber attacks to cause real-world disruption. The 2021 Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack demonstrated the vulnerability of critical infrastructure. The attack forced the shutdown of a major U.S. fuel pipeline, causing fuel shortages. Section 5. The evolving landscape of ICS security measures. The evolving threat landscape has led to a significant shift in how we approach ICS and SCADA security. The traditional approach of air-gapping, or isolating these systems from external networks, is no longer sufficient. Modern security measures for ICS and SCADA systems encompass a multi-layered approach, addressing both IT and OT security concerns. This includes robust network segmentation, firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention systems, and security information and event management, or CM, solutions. Regular security assessments and penetration testing are crucial to identify and mitigate vulnerabilities. These tests simulate real-world attack scenarios. They help organizations understand their security posture and prioritize remediation efforts. Security awareness training for employees is paramount. Employees need to understand the importance of their role in protecting critical infrastructure. They need to be able to identify and report suspicious activity. Section 6. Cybersecurity frameworks. The need for a unified defense. As the complexity of cyber threats grows, organizations need a structured and comprehensive approach to cybersecurity. This is where cybersecurity frameworks come in. Cybersecurity frameworks provide a set of best practices, guidelines and standards for organizations to follow. They offer a roadmap for identifying, assessing, and managing cybersecurity risks. By adopting a recognized framework, organizations can establish a common language and methodology for cybersecurity. This facilitates communication and collaboration among different stakeholders. Frameworks help organizations to prioritize security investments, allocate resources effectively, and measure the effectiveness of their security controls. They provide a structured approach to continuous improvement, allowing organizations to adapt to evolving threats. Section 7, the NIST Cybersecurity Framework. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, Cybersecurity Framework is a widely adopted framework for improving critical infrastructure cybersecurity. The NIST framework is based on 5 core functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. These functions provide a comprehensive approach to managing cybersecurity risks. Identify, understanding the organization's assets, systems, and data, and their associated risks. Protect, implementing safeguards to ensure the delivery of critical services. Detect, developing and implementing the capability to identify cybersecurity events. Respond, executing a plan to contain the impact of a cybersecurity incident. Recover, maintaining plans for resilience and to restore capabilities or services impaired by a cybersecurity incident. The NIST Cybersecurity Framework is flexible and adaptable, allowing organizations to tailor it to their specific needs and risk profiles. It promotes a risk-based approach, enabling organizations to focus on the most critical assets and vulnerabilities. The Purdue model is another widely recognized framework specifically designed for industrial control system security. It provides a hierarchical approach to ICS security, dividing the control system environment into different levels. The model emphasizes a defense-in-depth strategy, with security controls implemented at each level to create multiple layers of protection. This layered approach ensures that even if one layer of defense is compromised, other layers can still prevent or mitigate an attack. The Purdue model also highlights the importance of physical security for ICS environments. Physical security measures, such as access controls, surveillance systems, and environmental monitoring, are essential for preventing unauthorized physical access to critical systems. The future of ICS security will be shaped by several emerging trends and challenges. Artificial intelligence, or AI, and machine learning, ML, will play an increasingly important role in threat detection and response. AI-powered security solutions can analyze vast amounts of data. They can identify anomalies and potential threats that would be difficult for humans to detect. The rise of the Industrial Internet of Things, IIoT, will further expand the attack surface. As more devices and sensors are connected to ICS networks, security measures need to evolve to address the unique vulnerabilities of these devices. The skills gap in cybersecurity will continue to be a challenge. The increasing sophistication of cyberattacks requires highly skilled security professionals. Addressing this gap through education, training, and workforce development initiatives is essential. The consequences of neglecting ICS security are far-reaching and potentially catastrophic. Successful cyberattacks on critical infrastructure can have devastating impacts on national security, public safety, and the economy. Attacks on power grids can lead to widespread blackouts, disrupting essential services such as hospitals, transportation systems, and communication networks. Attacks on water treatment plants can contaminate water supplies, posing a significant public health risk. Cyber attacks on manufacturing facilities can disrupt production lines, causing financial losses and supply chain disruptions. Attacks on transportation systems can lead to accidents, delays, and economic damage. Securing ICS and SCADA systems is not just the responsibility of individual organizations, it is a shared responsibility that requires collaboration and information sharing among government agencies, industry stakeholders, and security researchers. Governments play a crucial role in establishing cybersecurity regulations, providing guidance and resources, and promoting international cooperation. Industry stakeholders need to prioritize cybersecurity investments, adopt best practices, and participate in information sharing initiatives. Security researchers play a vital role in identifying vulnerabilities, developing mitigation strategies, and raising awareness about emerging threats. By working together, we can fortify our critical infrastructure against cyber attacks and ensure a safer and more resilient future.